LAT's 1-6 map count, it looks atrocious. However, they're losing by 15, 20, 30 points in the hard point, a round or two in the search and destroy. So they've been very competitive, but that just means this might be a ridiculously competitive series as well, because these are two teams trying to establish themselves away from the bottom of the pack, because I don't think the record reflects the skill of either of these squads.
Well, we'll find out how all the standings sit as we roll in towards the Boston Major week number 2. Map number 2, here we go. Let's see how the boys in green can fare up against the LA Thieves. Of course, we started this series off the way we ended the last one. Very exciting matchup there between Vegas and, of course, the Miami Heretics. So far, so good for the boys of Boston. All the kills go their way, and now they get a chance to take the lead back.
Yeah, really nice opening break by Boston. Like, double up your SMGs on one side, double up the ARs on the other. You don't get to the hill first, but very effective with the trades. They get a very quick retake on P1, and enough kills that maybe a small window of opportunity to start making moves and push towards that new time. But it is a scatterfest right now in the middle of P1. Every single arrow nearby, and I mean, LAT on top for the moment, but if the spawns flip, Boston have a very big opportunity on this rotation.
Yeah, P1's coming to a close. There is gunfire and bullets literally everywhere across this side of the map. Top left there we go to construction site. So far we've got Boston Breach in position for this one. Ghosty trying to make the slow approach alone for now. Final few moments go to the LA Thieves. No problem there. They do have a little bit of a mountain to climb. Looking at Snoopy trying to cut these reinforcements off. Not going to happen. He's in Thieves part of town. Slasher, the lone man over by the point, but that trophy's going to keep him company for now.
Yeah, that's that lone man with a little bit of help that needs desperately to stay alive. His teammates are soaring in for the trades, and he gets out a little bit of damage, doesn't get the kills. Teammates need to be able to collect and get those trades. Capsidal, unfortunate timing there, just a little bit too slow, and I think Boston maybe going to get punished for it. They have the bad spawns for the moment. They do not have the time. This is an opportunity for LAT to really make a run.
There's a smooth break. They're holding it so far, so good. Boston not overcommitting just yet. A couple of members of the Boston Breach lineup now through the middle of the map. It's Cammy and the FaZe slowing them down. Snoopy finds a nice 2. A long rotation now. We're watching Ghosty make the entire journey as he tries to meet up with Cammy. Can they link up in the showers? It sounded weird, but it's because the new hard point's over there.
And hey, they're going to get that early time as well. It might not be linked up, but certainly have all the crossfires set up and ready to go. You actually have Afro pushed up in a very deep spot, maybe for a late pinch. And I mean, when his teammates start getting these kills and Ghosty makes it look easy, you are now just clearing space. And Afro getting sent in for the kill should have a freebie in front of him.
He's looking for it. Nice work. Takes care of Snoopy. Oh my word, got a lot in a capsule before being brought down. Lead change the LA Thieves, starting to work things up. Joedecieves at range, cuts down the attackers. Slashes down, Priestahh up next. You're going to see players in this position all season long. Lovely rebuttal there from Priestahh. Opens the window now. Can Snoopy get forward? Afro, perfect reads, perfect positioning. Here comes the immediate turn. Eyes on his next. Not good enough. Capsidal, though, gets it. And once again, chance. Magnificent work in the showers, LA Thieves.
I mean, yeah, absolutely perfect. It's going to be a full 60 secured and really not a sweat off their brow. In fact, they made it so easy. I was going to say they still have a ton of pressure over towards P4 as well. Slasher, the lone man again inside of the point. Similar story towards the P2. Slasher does a nice job to at least get that first kill, but the trades are in for LAT. The rotation is there. In the power position now firmly in control for Afro. Should be easy gunfights for him to win unless maybe a double chow comes through, but defending for his life, not good enough. Boston keeping that fight up.
Keep it going. In broken apartments. Riddled with gunfire once again. Thieves with the hard point. Ghosty Slasher at range, not a whole lot going there, but the rest of the LA Thieves members finding their kills across the point, and this is a great hold once again. Can Boston find the opening, find the break? Again, chance we're going towards a special hard point indeed, as we reinforce the far left-hand side of the minimap now. Boston Breach will have full embassy control going into the next 20 seconds. Ghosty, though, he's looking to infiltrate this solo for now.
I mean, look, make no mistake. If LAT get this break, their odds of winning the game go up to like 99%. They built themselves such a massive lead. Even with a full 60, they're going to be comfortable. So there is no sweat right now for the Thieves. Take your time. Do whatever you can to get these kills. And already, they're getting kills on the left side of the map. Slasher's effectively by himself around the hill again.
Boston are in trouble. Embassy's wide open for business. Let's go for a quick listen in with Boston Breach and see how they hold on.
Afro weak the map. Two in the back. One's low, one's upstairs. I'm coming to you. Look at Cammy and Ghosty. I'm sorry. There's two. I need over. It's close. Close right on you. Close right there. Dark, cut me off. Weak, dark. One more time. I'm weak. That's fun ACD, bro. I'm trying to make sure they're not new. Not new.
He's beat on tree again.
I saw him beat on.
Dark, he's gonna go blue.
Yeah, watch right. I have new.
Still blue, beat on. He's back that street. Especially I'm thinking.
They're backdoor guys, yeah.
One's like from P3, one's new street.
Yeah. New street, we're good. They knew that.
Another one.
I put my spawn on you. DVD, she stunned it.
DVD's one shot, dead.
I'll find for her back. My spawn, I'm blocking. One shot.
Are you in the street?
That's my blue, nothing my sheet. One more right on me, one shot. Watch your back door.
Watch my back door. One's these Røkkr.
One's DVD coming somewhere.
Røkkr.
DVD Cammy, and one's blue. Hitting beat off tank. Yeah, beat off tank.
Beat on one back.
That's one blue.
I'm hitting them. What's back there? I threw the thing.
Yeah, he's on time. On the desk. 2 of them. I got one. One on the desk.
That's
Watch out.
Small.
We'll see if that 99% increase to the chances of the Thieves winning is getting a little closer to the 100 mark.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're looking at the kill feed, LA Thieves have not slowed down even a tiny bit on P1. Just a clean 4-man wipe, spawn him in the back left corner of the map. This might be the largest blowout we have seen in Hardpoint all year long. Granted, week 2, but this has been brutal to watch. Joedecieves now has a cruise missile, has all the information, and thought he might have gotten that kill too, but LA Thieves can do no wrong. They got the scrap time, they're winning the rotation. This has been a very easy game.
Absolutely. Well, word to the nub, LA Thieves are running it up. Last ditch attempt now from Boston Breach. What a comeback this would be. Can they get in towards the point? Nice work out of Capsidal there on the close slide. Gets himself into the hard point. Joedecieves, here's the investment. I don't believe there's a trophy there yet for Boston Breach. We'll find out in a moment, but either way, cruises in. Takes care of Capsidal. Open hard point.
And that's the start as well, but of course Snoopy and Slash will respond, so Boston, you really have to keep him out of this. Hill, Priestahh gave it the old college try, couldn't get it done. Good news for Boston, you do have the spawns toward new. Bad news for Boston, not shooting that. Ghosty's picking him apart. That's going to be a 4, surely. Almost going to be able to make it a 5 spree, and now Boston even flip. So the one possible advantage they're going to have, now you spawn at Palace, so far away from that rotation. And any small window of opportunity Boston had, I mean, just completely snuffed out.
Oh my god. Damn, Daniel back at it again with a big old rotation towards new. This should be the game. The backside there, Showers now. Ghosty's in there, washing himself clean after the bloodbath on P2. It's basically over. Slasher now and Priestahh making their way forward. Over to Ghosty now alone. Reinforcements now trying to take care of the cut. Capsidal flying through the front. This should be game. Final few moments as Joedecieves ringing out the MCW across the map. Oh, but Boston are in. They've made the break. Better late than never, but boy howdy, it is certainly the 11th hour.
Congratulations, the moral victory. They're not going to get 100-point club, the small W, maybe for some sort of momentum in the series, but I have to imagine we're just waiting on LA Thieves to do their victory lap, whether or not they get the break for the final 5 seconds or if they just want to rotate to any of the next 4 hills. LA Thieves have every single opportunity to win this game.
Cammy's got a house viewing over by a damaged old apartment. In 10 seconds, he can go in there and take a look, see if he wants to put down his name for the purchase. But Slasher and Snoopy find their kills respectively. It's a 5 seconds that the LA Thieves need to close out map 1, but it's not over yet, Chance. Okay. We've got Boston in new.
And they might be at new. LA Thieves, they just have to leave one person at Palace. You could start it now. Like, whoever comes off spawn should just instantly rotate for LA Thieves. And of course, you could still make the break here. Joedecieves flying up with a pistol. Gets a lot of damage off. Can't quite get the kill. And LA Thieves, they're fighting for this final 5 seconds. They're trying to put this game down here.
They want the break. They want it badly. Number 6 throws that the mini-map Joedecieves. It could be Cammy. Keep an eye on that left-hand side. The kills keep coming through. That should be game. Or will Afro get cut down?
Okay. Okay, but still, the bigger problem on the map, you have to rotate to Palace. You can only give away 4 seconds, and LA Thieves did a good job. Never locked the spawns. They're keeping it nice and secure. So unless Slasher guns about 3 different players, there is literally nothing you can do to get to this hill fast enough.
Clock's ticking. How fast can they move? Here we go, Boston. Show us something truly outstanding.
Oh, no.
Slasher finds one. Joedecieves now alone.
Okay, surely not, right? Surely not, right?
It's not over yet. Boston with a point.
Okay, this was 245 to 85 from a near 100-point victory. And now Boston may be able to get it done. Capsidal roaming down low. Cammy, though, trying to toy with him. And Cammy does indeed. It is all up to Snoopy. The back, they rely on him.
You have to find all these kills. Here they come. Snoopy, guns at the ready. Number one. Oh, God, he got both. He's going to get the time now. There's one player below him. He's on the hunt for it. Also, I don't believe it. Chance Snoopy playing very carefully. Staying alive. How many more can he get?
He's going to have to get 2. There's number 1 in front of him, but the trades are going to be coming through. Those LA Thieves players are jumping on it. You get the trade, you get the final 3, and Priestahh cannot get it done. Afro stamps the game. Finally, LA Thieves closed it out, but my God, they made that way more complicated than it needed to be.
That was a very, very bumpy road to the map 1 win from the LA Thieves. You could not have looked better up until what, the halfway mark, when Boston started hitting the comeback. Woo! My word, what a start to our series. As we peek across the stats, I don't think they matter too much. The story there was certainly the comeback from Boston Breach. I think something that the Thieves are certainly going to work on, but for Boston, you showed an iron grip when you needed it the most. If you had that at the start, this might have been a very different hard point, but wow. What an invasion that was.
Yeah, that definitely got a little bit spicy. We can look at some of the highlights. I guess this is the second set of rotations, but the theme from the first set of rotations, we went to a P2 where Slasher was completely by himself in the hill, had absolutely no help. They got broken down. Slasher also early rotated over towards P4. We got to see him by himself in the hill, no support from the team, got broken down, and then the similar thing happened on P5. Like LA Thieves, they got that break early on. His teammates just lost the gunfights up front, and then we just clip over to Slasher by himself in the hill, dealing with like 2 players. So Boston really in that first half just completely unable to lock down any set of rotations. Admittedly, certainly had the fight in them, but even for the sort of that final moment, Priestahh able to pick up 1 with a pistol, but just could not ice up and get that second. So maybe again, like a moral victory for Boston towards the end of like, hey guys, if we just played better at the start, we clearly could have won that game. But moral victory only takes you so far when you need these CDL points.
Yeah, hearts and minds are one thing, but you want to win the map. There we go, though. Map 1 finished. Invasion, we stay on it. And I got a tweet from Mud Dog saying, thanks for recognizing how much time the team spends in the showers together. A team that cleans together, beams together. There you go, Eric. That's a fun one. Invasion, search and destroy on its way up in a moment. High-rise control. Fun to see how that one goes. We haven't seen too many high-rise, 2 so far, chance so far in the league. But either way, very, very fun map. Fun times there on control. Surprised me, to say the least. Interesting start. Bit of a disconnect from Boston, see if they can find the teamwork in search and destroy, because they're going to need it with all those respawns coming up later on in the series. But Chancellor, any major takeaways from that first map, apart from big old comebacks and Boston being slow?
I mean, really, it just felt like sloppiness from Boston in the first half is pretty much the entire theme. And I do agree. Control I'm looking forward to as well. I think High Rise might have a pretty high rate of rounds ending just off of like kills rather than objectives captured too. So a very spawn trap central sort of map. Definitely something to pay attention to.
Search and destroy again on Invasion. That's going to be our next map. A lot of fun so far, man. Too many nooks and crannies to count here on this map. It's a lot of elevation. We've seen some cool stuff so far. Of course, the Heretics, their last map win, massive comeback from them, 5-2 down against Vegas. Are we going to see a similar situation, Chance? How do you rate these 2 search and destroy teams?
I think like they both feel like a little bit standard in a sense of like they both have like very good weapons, SMG threats on the front line. They have the ARs that like to post up and sort of play for picks. So on a map like Invasion, these are 2 teams where I think it's going to be more of, instead of a blitz out of bomb site, more of a chess match, nice and slow.
Well, Snoopy, Charles, another player we've been talking about plenty. He's the rookie. He's the youngest player and the newest player in this entire lobby when it comes to, experience. This is the first season he started for a pro team. And last week he had to go up against FaZe. It was a tough time indeed, but your boy was absolutely beaming. We saw some great plays out of him. These are some of the highlights from that matchup. Snoopy, though, slow and steady start to the league, but tremendous prospects indeed.
Yeah, he's had some gunfights too where you just like even watch it from the opponent's point of view and you're like, oh my God, Snoopy genuinely has the beamer. Like the boy can shoot. We're not going to see the clip, I assume, because it's a moment where Snoopy lost the round in search and destroy. But when Cellium was like on the back cinder block on Invasion, that's almost like an unlosable gunfight, and Snoopy out of nowhere nearly fries him. So Snoopy, again, you better be a little bit fearful of overchallenging this guy, but I know as well for like S&D specifically, he's like 5-1, I think, on the opening duels. So mention those lethal SMG threats rather on the front line. Snoopy at times has been that guy. His first bloods have been out of control. But the theme for Boston, they're like 3rd overall in first blood percentage throughout the league right now. They're 12th in conversion. So it's one thing to get them. It's another thing to actually lock it down. Boston need the ice.
That was one of our Monster Energy pre-game stats. We'll see if Boston Breach can live up to the statistical advantage that Snoopy can bring them. Opening salvo, tremendous range there. Cammy taking a couple of tags or two. It is possible to lose that fight, and you know, a few more bullets would have got the job done. But for now, slow and steady. Bomb in the hand of Joedecieves, and he's very, very close to that A-bomb site. Chance the breach and clear, not necessarily good enough there from Afro.
Yeah, and you see, again, a very slow approach by the team on offense, especially in round one without the trophies. You can't really blitz up B Street just because the vans are going to explode, so you do have to be patient, sort of feel out this round. Very standard setup, but speaking of no trophies, there's Priestahh for the first blood. Fragnate, going to get it done.
Snoopy's wide out in the open here on this courtyard. He's going to play safe. He's going to get at least one pick before he becomes a very, very wanted man. Stun check, nade check, smoke goes out as well. Snoopy, eyes on the cross, damage dealt. Not enough to get any more out of it. Semtex is going to make this real tough indeed. The Thieves punish him very fast. What a lightning fast rebuttal there.
Yeah, no trophies for either team, so every kill has come by way of either Semtex or Frag Grenade, but a 2 versus 3, haven't planted the bomb yet. LAT, you're going to have to make a move. Instant, the call is going to be over towards B. Capsidal stays alive, backs up, and now has Slasher for support.
Lines them up. Joedecieves trying to stay alive. Fast re-engagement from Joedecieves. Final 10 seconds. Can't get it done. The Thieves, composed as ever. It's such low-hanging fruit, but I'll pick it, baby. I don't care. My standards are rock bottom. Boston, though, great round out of them. Good beamers from nearly everyone we've seen in the lobby. Fantastic shots, but Boston, opening pick from Priestahh goes a long way this time. Not Snoopy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Invasion seemingly or not seemingly, definitely going to be a defensive-sided map. And, you know, Heretics had a lot of rounds on offense, able to string up some success. But if you don't have trophies, it's going to make that very difficult. And maybe LA Thieves want to pour on the pressure. This is an aggressive stack towards A on defense. It's a unique look, and I don't know how easy this is going to be to read. Right now, Boston dealing with some chaos.
Chaos is a ladder. That's a throwback. Howdy, Capsidal. Lovely opening shots on a Cammy. Bit of a surprise engagement. Doesn't surprise Capsidal. Clock still ticking. Man advantage. Boston Breach once again.
And that also is a pick that really destroys sort of that aggressive setup you have on A, because Afro then has to go and wrap all the way back over towards B. And in the meantime, again, you break down the setup, makes the picks that much easier, and everybody falls in line. And oh my word.
Oh my!
I know I talked about Snoopy having the snap, but Capsidal, how you do, man? Looking good.
That man did it all in that round. What, 2 kills to open things up? The big old smoke over by the B-bomb site. This kill was something else, and then the next at range, Ghosty.
Dude,
busted by Capsidal there.
I don't even think he had help. I was looking at the minimap. I don't think Priestahh was shooting at him just yet from the bridge. So yeah, Capsidal, he's spooky.
In with the old sweet fake smoke as well, drawing the attackers. Slasher now, 2-0 as well. Boston Breach, what a delightful search and destroy we've seen. Afro's not going to get singed by that. You are surrounded. Boston Breach. There's not enough angles, not enough players to cover all the openings into this building. Snoopy's backed on up. He's looking to catch his first kill here of the map. Still 4v4.
Yeah, and for the information LA Thieves had, they know 2 players were stacked up in P1, so it's going to take an extra few seconds to clear it out, but looks like Afro and Joedecieves have done just that. They know that Cafe is open. Bad news, not a bomb site there, so they still have more work to do.
The bottom of that hotel lobby, everyone managed to tactically retreat and actually give up the position without losing any lives whatsoever. Quite an amicable decision there from both teams. Just about 30 seconds to go. The bomb is going over towards the B-bomb site. Everyone has been spotted out. There is going to be no surprises on the next hit. Capsidal making his way forward. Oh, and he's been caught unaware. Joedecieves now, pressure on. Oh, wow. God, what are we saying? I take it all back. Capsidal finds 2. He is a demon. He is the master of invasion right now, and so are Boston Breach.
I mean, that's just efficient work, like the young guns right there, Snoopy and Capsidal just jumping all over them. The moment where you think Capsidal is going to get caught, but just turns that into straight gunny. Crossfire set up perfectly as well.
Oh,
I mean, that is efficient work and a nice smile on Capsidal's face for that final kill as well. Or laser focus. Thought he was going to crack into a smile. No, that man is locked in. And with shots like that, you understand why everybody on a streak right now for Boston, Cap especially, one away from the cruise.
Strictly business from the Gentle Giant. 3-0 so far, Boston Breach, as the LA Thieves have been left with empty pockets, scratching their heads here on Invasion so far. Joedecieves dips on in, and this is a lovely bit of back and forth. Capsidal once again. That streaks now 6 in a row. First blood goes his way in the immediate trade. You've got an open bomb site to play with, but they're wondering now where the hell are the rest of the Thieves.
Yeah, if you get that bomb down with the cruise, that'll be a massive window of opportunity. Doesn't actually see Cammy on the back Jeep, and obviously they do not have the bomb down either. Boston, the ARs, turtling up for the moment. Everyone inside of P1, they're going to play off the intel.
Pad comes out. There's the info. The cruise is going to force some movement. Interesting attempt there on the splash damage. Trying to get them through the windows of the second floor of the apartment there, but not to be had. Trophies all over the place as well. Makes that very, very tough. A bomb site plant. Here we go. Boston. Post plant set up. Where are you going to be, boys?
Yeah, you got to be worried about your deep flank. You knew 2 kids were over to P4, so Capsidal wraps all the way out. He is just watching the flank for the team, and then it's just a double stack up for the ARs inside of P1. But if it is 2 AR players inside of P1, might be an opportunity, although Snoopy, not Slasher, I apologize, so they got the rival 9 where they need it.
Here we go. 2-man hit, perfect trades. Cammy. Whoa, son, there are red dots on the minimap these days. Ghosty now in the 1v2. Spotted out. Snoopy beams him. Great rounds out of Boston. This is really good looking search and destroy. Squeaky clean.
Yeah, that's textbook as well. I thought for I don't know why I thought it was Slasher, not Snoopy alive, so I was a little bit uncomfortable with like the double MCW setup inside. Then we flipped over to Snoopy's point of view and I was like, oh, never mind, this is perfect. So yeah, absolutely just classic use out of the cruise missile. You get all of the intel in the world. You get to take your time to go for whatever setup you want to have. Now, of course, you have Ghosty and Cammy both sitting on a donut. ARs getting picked apart.
ARs and donuts on the LA Thieves. Got a word to Sam LaRue. We'll never forget, mate. We will never, ever forget. Well champ, though, and a good dude. Snoopy looking to get his 5th kill in a row and get himself that cruise missile. He won't be using the UAV, even though he does have it.
I hope he doesn't use the UAV.
Oh, that would be tough. That would be a tough one. Yeah, that'd be a tough one. Here we go, though.
Easy.
There it is. Kill number 5. Man advantage once again goes to Boston Breach. Snoopy living up to the monster pre-game statistic here. And this is a nice aggressive play. Capsidal spree may come no close, or he may find another. Oh my god, he's out like a light. And now he is a ghost. A side invasion. The snap. Not enough. Joedecieves finally puts him down. Snoopy, though, the reinforcements arrive. Oh, and he's got himself a rival to play with as well. All down to Ghosty.
I just get a kill. Yeah, thank you. Get off the donut, Cam. At least get something going. A 1v3 would be not a momentum shift, but a big round for LAT to attempt to get back in this game. But 15 seconds left on the clock, and Ghosty just going to jump into both players. There's the freebie, though. It's now Priestahh, a little bit nervy, and he's going to give up the bomb plan as well. We have an actual 1v1.
Actual 1v1, he's moving fast. There's a tag damage dealt, but Ghosty's going to be there. It's an immediate hop onto the bomb. Is he going to defuse? No. The check.
Gonzo!
It. Unbelievable. LA Thieves get on the board. Damn Daniel.
And poor Priestahh as well. I mean, the end of the hard point, couldn't get that final kill, and then here for the 1v3 clutch just gets gunned as well. I mean, back turned and down to literal 1 HP. So as close as you could get, but Ghosty goes from 0-4 and just gets his team around. Let's see if LA Thieves can make any sort of use on it.
Oh, it's a fantastic 1v3 situation to find himself in. Okie dokie. Is this enough to turn the ship around for the LA Thieves? As Boston's still sitting incredibly comfortable at that 4-1 lead.
I think Joedecieves might be in the perfect position as well. I think, like, as soon as this round starts to develop, a couple gunfights run through, he's just going to get sent in for the kill. The cruise missile, though, is going to call him out, so yeah, the positioning. We'll see how it pans out, but Boston, they can see everything.
Meow. Oh, no! A lamppost or a power line slows down the approach to the cruise missile there if his trophy wouldn't. Cammy with a pistol. A second as well from Cameron McGilligan, and he's keeping things flowing. And he messes up the ladder. That's all right, mate. We've all been there. It's a strange bug. Sadly, now a 2v3. Snoopy and Slasher against Ghosty and Joedecieves.
Yeah, I played
and
some
Afro,
Warzone
sorry.
too. ladders in this game are a little bit broken, for sure, especially on the section of the map that is called broken. But as you pointed out, they've dealt with crews 3 versus 2, and Joedecieves, the spot might have been given away, but you still have control of DVDs. You were in prime position, 15 seconds left on the clock. Boston, if they can get the bomb down, maybe there's a small window of opportunity.
Oh,
But in a 1 versus 3, there's no way.
Yeah, there's the process of elimination, and with that, Boston have been eliminated. Ghosty on the quick defuse. It's 2 rounds now in a row. As the LA Thieves springing to life. Shades of Boston in the hardpoint chance. Better late than never, but is it going to be enough? Do they have the resolve to actually close it out and complete the comeback?
I mean, look, if the thing that ends up costing you for like giving up the comeback is a 1v3 in the situation Ghosty was in, like he won an unwinnable. There was 13 seconds left on the game clock when he was like running through DVDs. Gets a freebie, no trades to be found, to give up the bomb plan as well. So if that's how you get broken down, that is going to be a very difficult pill to swallow. Also, yeah, I don't know why this is a thing. You can climb the right side of the ladder and it stops you from going all the way up. You can't mantle up on it. It makes no sense. It's very uncomfortable, but I guess Cammy's left arm, super strong.
Hella strong. He's like Rafa Nadal. One of those arms is way, way, way bigger than the other.
That is a tennis player for the Americans. A tennis player.
Yeah, that arm's big. Not because he plays tennis. Here we go. Next round's up 4-4. In the life count, friends. That's how we do it here in Search and Destroy. Big old 5 spree from Ghosty. He's looking to get himself a cruise missile also. Not that they've been terribly effective here on Invasion so far. Double stun check there. Afro eats one of them. We're going to pump the brakes hard as we try to break into this hotel.
Well, and you've also had LA Thieves lost a few rounds because of time. So you had another aggressive setup from Boston just to sort of like get that initial aggression out. They've burnt 35 seconds off the clock, and you really have no map control just yet for LA Thieves. So another one of those sort of, not dicey yet, but become a bit problematic. Smokes out down the A street, and you are getting obliterated through it. Priestahh stops that play in its tracks.
As soon as you saw the contrails of the smoke through the air there, it was an immediate stun. It slows those players down. This hurts the clock once again. Snoopy and Slasher eyes on the cross there towards the A-bomb site. Afro has got to take care of at least one of them. Joedecieves there still with the bomb in hand. The A-bomb site, they're not giving up on it. Ghosty sends himself in. Trying to be the tip of the spear. Back and forth we go. We dance the duel with 20 now on the clock.
And you just have to get the bomb down. Someone's got to be able to do it. Joedecieves might actually have the perfect spot. They can't see it from the top tank. So 4v4, no one's fallen yet. Bomb is planted. Pressure on Boston, and the pressure might pan out. Man advantage for the Thieves.
Snoopy knows that Cammy's now behind them. Priestahh doing what he can over by Afro. Oh, wait, the timing might be a bit awkward. And awkward it is. Joedecieves and Afro still fighting down that side of the map. All down to Snoopy now in the 1v3. And he's playing it very carefully. The first. Armed up. Baits the kill cam. Running out of time. No! Range. Afro gets it done. 3 in a row for the Thieves.
And that is a nail-biter round, too. I mean, you get that bomb down with, what, 20 seconds left on the clock? I thought Slasher and Snoopy had this set up, too. Like, Slasher was jumping up on the top tank just to go for, like, the spots towards A. I think Joedecieves might have just been planning in the perfect position to not even let his, like, foot get spotted. He certainly had a little bit of help from Ghosty or Cammy towards the middle of the map. I didn't see if Ghosty actually got his 6th kill in a row. So I don't know if he got the cruise, but he certainly got close, and by the looks of it, does Afro?
Yep. He got it.
Yeah, he does have it. Okay, yep, it's highlighted. There you go. So tricky.
Thank you
Doesn't
very much
need
for that one, Q. The kills keep killing. It's now a 3v2. Boston Breach once again on the receiving end of a smacking. Can they find some sort of recovery chance? This is 3 rounds in a row for the Thieves. They're poised for the 4th.
I mean, I spent so much time talking about the cruise that the round, I mean, could potentially be over in the first 15 seconds with the man advantage on defense. Bomb down over towards A. Slasher, stun, isolated, 46 HP. Him and Ghosty looking over.
Hello. Lovely nade there. Takes care of Cammy. Now Ghosty. He and Afro. At polar ends of the map, Boston Breach the exact opposite. They're running together, looking to get the recovery on that bomb and finish the plant towards the A-bomb site. Ghosty, wonderful awareness. He has seen Slasher. And now he's trying to deal with Slasher. Less than 30 to go.
Well, you know he's on the tank. You haven't seen Priestahh yet, though. So, yeah, they don't have enough information on both players. So, you do have 2 different players isolated. Well, now Priestahh's been spotted. Ghost is going to jump through the middle of the map. You know where both guys are, and that is a spot and a half. And this is going to be LA Thieves. Priestahh, last man to kill, and the comeback might be in.
Here we go, P-Dog. You're a world champion. Can he stay alive as the Thieves now prowl? They've got plenty of time to find him. And there's the call. Here's the chow. They're both there. Afro once again with a crucial kill. They almost lined up for a moment there. I'd love to have seen how much health Afro had left, but that's 4 rounds in a row for Los Angeles Thieves.
I mean, this would be painful. If it, like, they were up 4-0, and not only were they up 4-0, they were absolutely picking LA Thieves apart, like giving them nothing to work with. And then a 1v3 happens, and here we are. Instead of being up 5-0, it is all tied up. The Boston breakdown might be in.
Oh my God.
And still that cruise missile on Ghosty as well. Might be the round to use it.
Still holding on to it in the back pocket. I mean, Afro's 2 kills away from his own. Very, very possible here. But Boston Breach utterly silenced. 4 rounds ago. Slow things right down. We're looking towards that B-bomb site. Ghosty will start proceedings with the cruise.
And B is mostly open as well. You even find a kill. So you find a kill on A. B gets back down because Capsidal didn't have a trophy. He does great damage, but the bomb has made its way through the site. So you can't get it planted just yet. But you do have a big opportunity, and you might actually have LA Thieves playing for picks just a little bit, because right now Ghosty out of the picture. He's watching the flank, but if Snoopy's going to deal with it, he might get caught, and you get the bomb down. Yeah, this is beautiful right now for LA.
Oh, that's it. The fatal funnel. As soon as that doorway cracks open, Cammy has the flank covered. Slasher 1v4. It's nearly impossible. Oh my God, it's happening. Map point, LA Thieves.
I mean, this is an unacceptable breakdown, too. Like, this is, again, the way that Ghosty kicked it off. He clutched a 1v2 with 13 seconds left on the clock when both players were, like, nearby and near the bomb. Unacceptable. But LA Thieves steamrolling for the moment. Another perfect cruise usage we have seen on Invasion. And now LA, they just need to win a defensive round. And that bomb is going straight towards the B site.
Well, this round's going to be an absolute banger so far.
Oh, hell no.
Steals it against Capsidal. Unbelievable. That's the opener you looked for. That slows down the attack. The commit towards B is not quite over yet for Boston Breach. Look out, though. You are trapped. They're running out of real estate. Cammy trying to peel some heads. Not enough to get the kill. Priestahh has managed to escape through the back lines. Will he be able to get into the play in a moment?
Oh, man. And if you're if you're in a spot for Boston when you're on offense and you have to retreat to the depths of your spawn, I mean, this is a tragedy. I think Joedecieves with that gunfight might have just daggered Boston. They still got their work cut out for him. Slasher and Snoopy working on their approach. Afro, obviously, he has the cross, and of course, he doesn't need it. But if he gets a kill, we'll have a cruise.
You've still got them isolated within this tiny little block. Boston have to fight their way out. Here comes the chow. 1-2. Oh, no, it's not a chow. They just walked into it. Afro. Kill number 7 in a row. Priestahh in a 1v3. It has fallen to pieces for Boston, but it is incredible resolve from the LA Thieves. It's looking like 6 straight rounds in a row here on Invasion, and that is that. An extremely bitter pill to swallow for Boston Breach and the LA Thieves. They are pumped.
We can only imagine, but this is just... We're watching like the tale of 2 different Bostons. Literally for both of like the maps that we've had, for 40% of the game, they play like absolute gods. For 60% of the game, they do not have thumbs, or not making good decisions. And of course, 60% more than 40. That is tough. I mean, the hard point, almost a similar style as well, but LA Thieves going to be just giddy with confidence at this point, because Boston... that's 6 rounds in a row. That was a 4-0 lead. Shout out to Ghosty, by the way. I mean, it has to be the MVP, I would assume, for that map too, for his team, just for the 1v3 to get you back in it, on top of the damage dealt, on top of the good cruise missile that was coming through. So, I mean, tip your cap. That is one hell of a comeback by LA. They actually complete the comeback. There you go.
They actually did it. Well, we're in La La Land so far. We got a high rise now, as our heads are in the clouds after that massive comeback. Will we see a 3-0 here in our series? Boston Breach don't want it, as the LA Thieves have gone from a team that weren't able to win a hard point or a search and destroy, to winning both so far in the series. Very, very exciting stuff here in match number 2 of week number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a quick commercial break. On the other end of this, high-rise control. Will it be a 3-0 or will Boston Breach find that special something and take us all the way to a map 4 and God only knows, even a map 5? We'll find out after the break.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. And despite what you have seen for the last few maps, we do play other maps apart from Invasion. That's right, we're going to high-rise now. It's been a hot minute, but Control is our next game, and we'll play here in this 2-0 series where the LA Thieves are having their way with Boston Breach. I do have, yeah, we got a video. It's happening. It's happening. Priestahh v Ghosty. That last search and destroy was a big deal. As P-Dog, a current world champion. There with the New York Subliners last season. A historic run. This is what he looks like up against Ghosty. So far, chance in the hardpoint showdowns.
The stats incredibly similar between the two as well, right? Damage output, a little bit of an edge to Priestahh, but everything down the line as close to dead even as you can get. I would say for Priestahh, though, there's been like a tale of two different Priesths. The first series he got bullied out, didn't look particularly great. Then the second series, he comes out and performs like an absolute monster. So yes, world champion indeed. The pop-off potential absolutely there. However, in this series, gotta tip the cap to Ghosty. I mean, he clutched the 1v3. The final kill he had in that round was on Priestahh, and again, with basically no time left on the clock either. And that was the catalyst for LA Thieves now having the 2-0 lead. Maybe not comfortable in the series because the maps have been close, but either way, happy to be here, knocking on the devil's door. Your first 10 CDL points.
Let's go. Everyone remembers their first 10 of the season, and what a memorable one it would be for the LA Thieves if they can get it here. But they've still got to get through Boston here on high rise. We play Control. This is a very, very spicy combination of map and mode. We've seen a lot of kills decide the round wins. Will that be the case today? Well, here we go. First and foremost, Thieves on offense.
Yeah, and I'd say maybe on offense, just because, again, they have whole no trophy setup, an opportunity to maybe blow up some propane takes and make a play towards, I was going to say the A side of the map, but they're going straight underground. They're just spreading. They're playing for picks. They're looking to potentially set up a spawn trap as well. First two kills go their way, and you got Afro already flying forward.
Now, if he gets into, if he gets into this position, it's going to be a problem, and Afro is already a problem. The throw is no joke. Capsidal not laughing. Guns in the bed. Capturing the B zone though, slowly but surely, looking at that first segment on the way out. It's a one-man effort for now. Joedecieves on the street just to the left of Ghosty. He'll get forward. Might help out in the capture progress, and he will. Oh, not help out. He's doing it alone. Oh, no! High-rise is exploding all over the... have wiped the map clean.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, until those trophies go through, this is just a scary place to be. Ghosty, who's by himself, as every single frag just rains down upon him. And Boston taking full advantage, and now the gunny coming out hot. Snoopy, clean little 2 kills there. Boston had just surged forward on the map, and again, no trophies. Might have just bottomed around on defense. They have swarmed in the middle of the map.
Yeah, south side of the map, the B street on their mini-map. A lot of pressure there from Boston, but now they've been forced back. The 2-2 split, slightly staggered approach here on defense. Back into the B zone we go for the LA Thieves. That's going to stop the clock at 30. Here comes the fight, and it's an awkward one. Slasher wins it. Oh dear, Ghosty the last man alive over that side of the map, but it's enough to stop the clock once again. A being captured as well.
Oh, big win from the hill as well. Actually gets a little bit of help, but Ghosty certainly putting out some damage. So Snoopy with the opportunity to dagger them on the flank. Instead, nothing pans out. LA Thieves get the capture. Extra minute to the clock, as you said, and a good chunk of time to work with for this A zone. A long way to go in the battle right now for Boston just to get out of your spawn. Not an easy one. So you see Capsidal getting traded. The trades firmly out and about.
Quite even in the life count so far. The LA Thieves still pressure on towards A. They've got 1 minute to do it. Let's go for a quick listen in and see how the comms sound.
Long dead. Nice, good job. Hey, smoke one's deep right, boys. I don't see anything in blue. I don't see him deep right. He's still deep right. Up windows. Oh my fucking god. Nice. I see him. No, we're missing Cap. Look at low blue. I got it, bro. I got it. Cap's top heli, left side. Top heli. Challenging him. Running here. Weak top heli. Drop down. He's heli steps, okay? On A point. Up on left again. Yo, propane. Caps off. Yeah, top heli. Right side, top heli. Line down. Top heli. Absolute, bro. Absolute top heli. Nice. I see this guy propane. I think he stopped propane, bro. Or he hit through long. Yeah, he did. He's our left windows already, boys. On 1 shot. Flasher's long. More mid. Flasher's hitting mid. B point. Yeah, heard you. Listen. Backtrack. On jet. On top of propane. Yo, have your right side shot. I died. He's out there. Propane. 1 shot. Rush coming. Yeah. This guy. 56. Ready? Yeah, chop that up. I'm weak, boys. That's him. Bust on me. Austin. Pushing up long. We're good. Take our time. Austin's at B point. Bottom blue. Nice. Yeah, man.
Top heli, cap.
I'm Rose.
Alright, I'm ready to...
Don't worry, I died. Nice, 2v4, boys.
And that should be all but the round over. Joedecieves taken care of, all down to Afro Chanson. Oh, fantastic resolve in the final few moments here from Boston Breach.
Yeah, I mean, the comms were good from LA Thieves, but maybe just a little bit too antsy or just like a split second behind. As soon as you heard, I think it was Joedecieves give the 6v6 call out, 3 players in LA Thieves died instantly. And we saw Afro Fort. He was just in a very tough spot, pushed out front heli like on the barrel spot. And I think if they recognized the 6v6 a little bit sooner, maybe slow down the pace a tiny bit and play for the kills, it could have been an opportunity. But Boston remained strong on defense. Slasher 11-5 as well. And a very nice first round.
Round number 2. Boston Breach now attack. Coordinated effort there to take care of Afro. He's been a menace so far. Same can be said though for Slasher. 12-5 here on high rise. He'll eat a stun, but he'll slowly capture B. His teammates are in position to try to get some coverage there, but Cammy's going to poke and get involved in a moment. Hopefully stop that. Slasher taken care of off the point. Over to B we once again go. Afro's there now trying to clean up alongside Cammy. So good work out of the Thieves defensively, but Chance, you got to deal with Capsidal. He's now in your spawn.
Yeah, this is prime position. This is like pick a nook and cranny in the back of the spawn, lay down and get the intel. He's going to just be funneling through the left side. Easy comms for his teammates where they're all going to be in at least drags one down, but everybody else stuck in spawn. So you have Boston. They know exactly where to look. It's only a double stack for the moment. And it looks like they're getting picked apart as well, so they could not take any sort of advantage off of what Cap tried to deliver.
Well, Cap got him a few seconds, and then they got absolutely squad wiped there. LA Thieves press forward now. The board flips entirely on its head. Afro. Oh, nearly up close to the rival 9 there, but we'll be able to spot out those 2 players that side of the map. Joedecieves immediately moves over to help out. Snoopy and Priestahh double team him, get him out of the equation. 30 seconds to go. Boston have got to get themselves onto one of these points.
Yeah, and you got Cammy just going to be able to lock down the deep street side of things, and if he needs the help at A, then he's going to be able to deliver. So actually just jumps from top heli over towards the A point, so a little bit scattered, but he finds that kill. The intel on point from Cammy, the shots even better. And it looks like Boston, 12 seconds left in the round. No real open avenues of attack. It looks like LA Thieves, even with the Capsidal spawn trap coming through, make it look easy.
Oh, here we go. Snoopy able to get on it. He does. It's a short stack, though. It's 2 players there from Boston. Afro, this is the dagger. The timing is good. The timing is great. And that is... that should be it. That should be round. No one close. Afro has won it with a patient play for the LA Thieves.
Yeah, even with the little diciness towards the end, there's simply too little time on the clock to be able to sit there and control everything on the map. So nice little bounce back, 2 for 2 on defense, and I'd say both teams have created small windows of opportunity on the attack, but still defense remains strong. So looking for that mix-up, just that sort of like extra little push, like those moments where Capsidal gets in their spawn, just have to get that extra kill sort of thing to set up your teammates. See if LA Thieves can get it done on this round.
The battle for the lower side of the map, just as important as the top side. Opportunities to hop into the conflict. Oh, there we go. Joedecieves somehow walking away with a win there over Capsidal. 3 dead though for Boston. A lot of space now for the LA Thieves to work with. Real estate will be grabbed, and Afro has not touched the A zone, so his presence is completely unknown to Boston right now. Nope. Until the guns are up.
He did touch it for a split second. I don't know if that's why they recognized it or not, if they just knew the side of the map was open, but either way, yeah, Boston very heads up, even without the old X-ray vision. And now sort of stuck, like funneling through B Street again. Again, Cammy getting the good intel, funneling them all through this left window, and now Boston do not have a clue.
That's fantastic work. Plays like that. Lovely awareness. Not able to... Okay, Joe helped out there. A bit of an assist from a teammate. But either way, capturing the point slowly, Joedecieves. Got a lot of angles to worry about. The ladder. The entry there from the right and the left. The ladder behind him. It's a pain in the ass, but he's got to watch out for all of them. Teammates there to help him out. Keeps the capture going. B not done yet, but the second segment is on its way.
Yeah, Joedecieves is paranoid, by the way, as well. You know, Snoopy's going to be nearby for the chow, but ends up reading it, and that's a 3 down. And opportunity for the spawn trap. Once again, all 4 dead. Everybody spawning in depths as well. After the cutoff man, everybody else just needs a stack.
Bad news. Afro could hold him at bay. He's the bouncer right now. Your name's not on the list. You're not getting out of spawn. There's one. The second nearly. Lovely shots with a pistol. Oh, my word. The turn and burn. Priestahh gets alive. for a brief second before getting outside and taken care of. 3 spree from Joedecieves. Second segment at A gone. He and Ghosty are looking to take the second round for the LA Thieves right here and now. I'm not sure if Boston are even in position to contest. And the answer is no. LA Thieves capture the zones.
You know, instead of going for the stack as well, you saw Cammy sitting on like the top gens on the B zone as well, just for an extra added power position head glitch if you're just running through these mid windows, getting tagged up like crazy. So LA Thieves that time, I mean, how many times was Afro able to get in the spawn, or Cammy taking his turn to get in the mix as well? And I mean, Boston were heads up maybe 2 out of 3 times, but they got punished in the end. LA Thieves now 1 round away from a hot 3-0.
Oh, smoking hot. What a comeback it was in the search and destroy. We'll see if Boston can make a meal of it. Give the Thieves some indigestion. Tags are there. Ghosty with a lovely cleanup. Afro, nice snap, but not enough. And there we go. B Street defended. The Boston breach as they keep the capture alive at B for a brief second. My God, the Thieves. Lethal precision. Joedecieves again.
Oh, this, yeah, God, Spawn Trap Central now on like the flip side of things as well. Snoopy, the only player pushed up aggressively on the map, but gets traded out instantly. Everybody else for Boston now stuck in the windows, and Cammy feeling a little bit of pressure, but here's your support from Ghosty. He's tagged up as well, so Boston fought their way out of their spawn, except for in the feed, you see Afro with 2. Capsidal left by himself, and last man standing, poor P-Dog, has to scatter his way around bottom blue.
Oh, dear. He's scattering around, but there's the pinch. Not enough to stop him. 30 seconds to go. Thieves win the map. Boston have got to get themselves onto a zone ASAP. B will be the one they do. Afro with a suppressive fire from the hit. Priestahh taken care of. That is it. Joedecieves is on B. This is it. The final few moments over to the A side of the map. Wide open. Cammy, can you stop them right here and now?
Oh, that's it kills Cap at least. Hey, Cap was close to it, and you actually get the kill. You'll take it. Everything going right for LA.
Oh, shenanigans. They're all down. Final 15 seconds. A fly towards the B zone right now. Ghosty's got a bit of coverage. Joedecieves 2 in the feed. That should be it. Final 5. Boston, nowhere to be seen. An absolute slaughter in the series. It's 3-0 on the map. 3-0 in the series. My God.
I tell you, I don't even have a reaction to that. That is a painful series for Boston. It really does have to be said, where the